And more Latinos than ever voted in this year's election, and assumptions are often made that Democrats will get the Latino vote.
But if there's anything we learned in this election, you can't make assumptions. Here's Denver 7's Addie Guajardo.
The headline Latino vote across the country and in Colorado was at record amounts.
The Pew Research Center found 32 million Latinos were projected eligible to vote, and they did for Democrats and Republicans.
Latinos in America are very diverse.
Experts say key issues like the pandemic, the economy, cultural history, and hardships play a role in how Latinos vote. Joel Martinez, the executive director of the Latino Leadership Institute at the University of Denver, has done extensive research.
Cuban Americans tend to lean Republican across the country by about 56%. And we compare that to, other Latinos that tend to lean more Democratic at upwards of 66%.
She believes President Trump won Florida because he appealed to Cubans and their history.
Trump ran a very effective campaign to link Democrats with socialism and socialist ideas. And that was quite compelling, not just to Cubans.
Meanwhile, in Arizona, Latinos who mostly identify as Mexican Americans supported former Vice President Joe Biden. A political science assistant professor at the University of Denver says it's in large due to hostility under Republican leadership they've experienced while living in Arizona. He says age also plays a role.
The Cuban American vote, that's a relatively old demographic. Compared to other Latino groups.
Here in Colorado, Martinez says they saw a surge in young voters and overall Latinos that kept Colorado blue.
And I think it's going to come in somewhere between 320 and 325,000 Latinos that will have voted.
The Latina Initiative, a bipartisan organization, mobilized women to get out to vote in Colorado.
I knew that these policies wasn't going to prioritize my mother and the well-being of our community.
Through relatable and culturally sensitive ads. Experts say it's these groups on the ground that got Latinos out to vote. But if they have to grade presidential candidates on the Latino outreach,
I would give probably Biden like a B. For Trump, I would say a D.
Addie Guajardo, Denver 7.